Welcome to Inspired here on Fullerton College Television. My name is Kimberly Perez, and today's show, Inspired, is about some of the truly inspired students here at Fullerton College. With me in the studio, I have Kayla Briet. Hi, Kayla.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Awesome.
So to get started, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm a self-taught filmmaker, composer, musician, and a computer science major here at Fullerton.
You really are a well-rounded, accomplished person from what it seems. So with what you've just told me, would you mind telling me, what are you studying here at Fullerton College?
Yeah, I'm studying computer science and independently studying the intersection between computer science and art.
Well, how about academically? Would you tell me what are your goals with that?
It doesn't matter where you go, it's what you do, and that's kind of the reason why I'm here at Fullerton, because college is so expensive.
Yes.
But if you are driven and you have your own goals personally, you can accomplish anything, no matter where you go.
That is very true. What exactly would you mind telling me, so you just said you're a filmmaker, you're, a musical artist and programmer. Which of those fields are you most interested in for a career?
I think that I love them all. They're all really intertwined together, and that's kind of the future of storytelling, where it's going. It's the intersection between computer science, music, art, and storytelling, just telling the stories that matter in this world.
That's very true. I mean, I know as the years go on, we're progressing more and more into technology, so I guess it's like get with the program. So what got you introduced into storytelling and involving that with so many mediums?
I think that it's not even just about the technology. It's just about capturing the humanity behind it all, and kind of translating that through unique ways. How could we get people to relate and to feel what others are feeling in worlds that we can't traditionally relate to? For example, the Syrian refugee crisis, or worlds and cultures that we've never explored before. How can we explore that and venture into those worlds?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty serious. But would you say, with the virtual storytelling, would it be able to capture the minds of children? I mean, given those are adult topics, you think it's it can reach children and adults?
Yeah, I think it's all about everyone together. It's all about the children, it's all about the adults, it's all about the whole range of generations, to get everyone to relate to each other.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a documentary that I love that is all about following a Syrian young girl and her experiences going to school, and you get to see her playing soccer and talk about her dreams and her goals, and it's all very innocent and childlike, and you realize that we're all the same. We're all bound by the same experiences. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, what better way, right, to get everyone connected? Yeah, it sounds great. On a lighter note, given the heavy topic right now, it seems to me that you must have traveled, given what you're doing, right? So what places would you mind telling us that you've traveled to?
I've been really lucky to travel. Before, I haven't even been on a plane, and now I've been able to go to the White House to meet President Barack Obama, to go to Seattle, Chicago, New York, visiting Los Angeles a lot more for film festivals and screenings of my films, and it's been quite an adventure. I'm really grateful.
Wow, it sounds great, and I think we'll get back more to that right after the commercial. As we take a quick break, check out this commercial produced entirely by television and film students here at Fullerton College. welcome back to Inspired. I'm Kimberly Perez, and we're talking with Kayla Briet, one of our inspirational students here at Fullerton College. So welcome back, Kayla. So before our break, we were talking about all the places you've traveled, and you mentioned you met the president, and you're going to film festivals. I mean, that sounds pretty exciting. Do you have anything planned for the future with that?
Yeah, I am just going to keep trying and keep driving forward, and I think that all of this anyone could do this. Anyone could go online and type in, film festival entries and opportunities. So I encourage everyone else to pursue their dreams too and take those opportunities. They're open out there, but not a lot of people apply.
That's true. I mean, you seem to know so much. Would you tell me how exactly you got introduced to it in the first place that got you to where you're at now?
It was a magical Google search. The first festival I went to was the White House Film Festival, and that was an email that was forwarded to me from my grandma, and she just saw it randomly. And so I never knew if I was good enough for it. But I just entered it, and I figured it's free. It's out there for everyone to take, and I just went for it, and so.
So was that exactly was that a contest, or was it just like the first that?
It was a contest.
Wow.
Yes, they received over 2,500 submissions, and they picked about 15 to 16 teams to go. And my project, I was the only one on my team. I didn't have a film class in school or any sort of team like that, so I went alone. But it was the best experience ever, just being able to meet the president, meet Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson, but most of all to meet friends there that I keep in touch with to this day, and they're so nice, and it's kind of cool to have people that you genuinely connect to as you go on through this.
It makes the experience that much better, right?
Yeah.
But I've also been told that you've had some exposure to cutting edge virtual reality technology. I mean, someone like me, I really don't know what that's about, so could you tell me exactly what that is?
Well, virtual reality is the ultimate empathy machine.
Yes.
So you usually experience it with a headset on. You've probably seen like the Oculus Rift.
Yes.
Yeah, this huge box over your face. And you basically are immersed in another world. Your reality is completely replaced with a new one. So that could be, imagine you're in a classroom and your teacher is like, okay, let's go to the Galapagos Islands. Let's go explore somewhere new. All the kids could put on their goggles and explore a completely new world.
Totally go there.
It's like the magic school bus
that's a great way to put it. I know how I mentioned that it's all about moving forward with technology. Like, we got to get with the program. Everything's changing. But do you think, this virtual storytelling way can actually take away from just sitting down and reading a book? Do you think there's actually any loss in that, or is it all the same?
That's a really good question, and that's what's being debated now more than ever. Is virtual reality another form of escapism? It's scary to see a future of everyone with their goggles on and not talking to each other, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it's not the story, it's not the medium that's the issue. It's more of the problems with our society now that we have to explore.
Yeah, I mean, us as people, we got to fix our problems before we get into another one. So, I really want to thank you, Kayla, for sharing your inspirational thoughts.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and ideas with us on another episode of Inspired. Well, that's our show for today, and I'd like to thank you for stopping by Fullerton College Television. My name is Kimberly Perez, saying, don't only be inspired, but be an inspiration to others.